Hello everybody, Chris Campbell here in the clock shop this evening. So we have an interesting item that we make that is quite often a project that comes on our workbench more often than you think. So if you have a clock that plays the Westminster chimes, this is the piece that you are going to most likely have problems with down the road. This is actually the high note E of the Westminster chimes strike. So to show you what I'm talking about, here is a hammer. This is the gong, as they call it, that the hammer will strike. You have multiple hammers, usually 4 to 5 hammers in a line, and you have 5 different rods of different thickness and lengths inside of the clock. Now, the clock that we're currently working on, the high E, was broke. So what we do is we use round brass bar stock. We cut it to the length that it needs to be in order to match that pitch of high E. Then at the bottom here, we put a cone right here. So 1.5 inches, we put a cone and taper it down to a point. The reason for that is this piece is going to fit into the block, and a set screw will go down into this to hold the gong in place. Then as the hammer strikes, it vibrates, and that's what gives the clock the sound. So we make these in-house. If you were to try to buy these from other clock repair places, they sell for about $8 to $10 per rod. With the cost of copper or brass that we can get our hands on, to machine it down, cut it, and tune it to the high E or the note that needs to be done, we probably have about $6 or $7 all total invested in it. But we don't charge that full price. We actually charge that, the labor part and the material, and then just put it into the clock. So it's not that expensive to do. But some places will charge you 10 upwards to do this. But it's a very simple brass stock that is literally cut down to size, tapered and cut down, and that is all there is to it to fixing a gong or the notes of a Westminster chime clock. And if you need any type of clock or watch repair, come see us at Campbell's Antique Clock and Watch Repair. We do tons of work for celebrities, and we get clocks in from all over the United States. And as a matter of fact, that's a Westminster chime. So the third note, that one, that's the high E. That one is the high E. So that's what you're hearing when this rod is struck by a hammer. All right, have a wonderful evening.